musical extravaganza is all based around a certain Kim Kardashian's wedding.
It is.
Which one?
So it's her second wedding. Her first wedding she doesn't like to talk about, so we're gonna let that one disappear into history. Second one she tried to big up, and I think she kind of regrets it now because it lasted for 72 days, and I think it's quite an unforgettable one. I don't think anybody can really forget that on the news, and it seems like a perfect story about an opera. Opera is always about love and failure, and we just saw that and we were like, that is the subject matter of an opera.
So, where does Mozart come in?
So Mozart wrote the original music that this is all based on. So if you take all of his tunes and then kind of rewrite them to make them a bit poppier, then you get the Magic and K, and that's what we've done. We've basically tried to kind of mix the classical sound world with pop and electronic music. And the result is, so Stephen, the composer, I can't really describe how his tunes go around my head constantly in a really good way because they're just so catchy, so beautiful. I think a lot of his trick is that they're all based on the Mozart. So Mozart was an amazing tune writer, but it's all kind of old-fashioned. But then if you take his amazing tune writing and Stephen's amazing ability to bring that into the present day, and you get just 70 minutes of non-stop new tunes every minute, constant. Yeah.
And the whole, where's the link with Manchester for the?
So the way it works is on stage you have a couple, and they're watching two other couples. The couple are Stephen, the composer, and his girlfriend Amelia, and they're based in Manchester, and they are arguing about what to watch on TV. Should they watch the Kardashians, which is what Amelia really wants? Should they watch Mozart, which is what Stephen really wants? So you get this whole argument. But even though you've got 18th century France and you've got 21st century America, you've also got a classic English home at the centre of it, and that's why they're arguing about which one to watch. So it kind of brings it all home. I think we all spend so much time just like watching other people's stories, and we don't really get time to reflect on our own. And that's what this is really about. Yes, we might watch Kim Kardashian, but really, let's focus on us and what we do when we're watching things.
Yeah, and so it's six-handed play, and
yeah.
How are ticket sales going at the moment?
I actually don't know. I'm pretty confident. We definitely, the feedback we've heard is very positive. I think everybody's a bit intrigued, which is right. I'd be very interested to know, what do you expect from a musical about Kim Kardashian? What are your thoughts?
A musical about Kim Kardashian, what do I expect? Lots of very big white ball gowns.
We definitely, high fashion values.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm too old to be watching things like the Kardashians. I'm late 40s now, and it's completely passed me by.
How about Mozart? What do you think of when you think of Mozart?
Pomp, circumstance.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful, beautiful music.
Yeah.
Big fan of classical music.
So then put those two side by side, and then you get something a little bit like what Kim K is like.
So it's a bit like Car Crash TV, but with a great sound.
Exactly. You got it in one. That should be a new little tagline.
But yeah, so 3 squabbling couples, 3 different styles of music.
Yeah, you got this really nice effect actually, which is, I don't know if you ever go on like YouTube or Spotify, you set one thing going, you put it on shuffle, and you kind of see where it ends up. And that's kind of the effect that we have going here. You sit down, begins with a bit of classical, goes to a bit of pop, goes to a bit of electronic, and then it kind of goes between all these genres constantly. And for me, it's just really nice because my Spotify does that all the time. And here I've got a production which is doing the same. It's like, who cares about genre? We just want to listen to good music. So
is this your first production for the Fringe? Or?
This is our first production for the Fringe, which is very exciting. I've been wanting to do one here for a while, but we've all been based in Oxford until now, and we've just made the move up to Manchester. We're quite excited about being interesting parts of the scene here. Yeah.
What made you head north from the city of dreaming spires?
Well, we're all from the north. I'm from Manchester. I'm from Prestwich. So for me, it was coming home. It's just nice to be back, really. That was always a temporary thing. And I was actually, don't tell anyone, I was actually going to live in Liverpool. I was going to go to Liverpool because I love Liverpool. And I was here for a little bit, and I just realised that this is I have so many friends here, there's so much going on, why would I want to go somewhere that I don't know as much when you could be in Manchester and there is as active a scene here? I don't think there's a Liverpool Fringe in the same way that there is a Manchester Fringe.
No, certainly not one I've heard of.
I mean, this is the scale of this.
Yes, there is a fair amount going on for the month of July
There
in
is.
Manchester.
Yeah.
A lot of people are starting to use it now as a build-up to Edinburgh.
Well, we're definitely doing that. We're starting here in Manchester, and then we're going to Oxford and Birmingham and Buxton and London and then Edinburgh for the month. So it's quite exciting. It feels very nice to be beginning in Manchester, which feels very much like home, and then taking it on this big summer journey.